Chelsea are scary, ladies and gentlemen. Shiver me timbers. I'm so scared of Chelsea. We're going to be talking about Chelsea today. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. And make sure you check out our live content as well. I mean, we have Ahwa today if you want to check that out. So that should be fun. Chelsea are scary, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea, and by the way, any Chelsea fan listening, before we get started, Husam is jealous of Lavia. Husam is jealous of Caicedo. I'm making the pinned comment just so your gotcha moment is not really your gotcha moment because it's been like a year. Everyone's over it already. We beat you at Wembley literally like 4 months ago. No one's jealous anymore. So, yeah. Big up, though, because everyone thinks that's the response that, destroys any argument I have about Chelsea. That's not the case at all. Anyway, back to the topic. Chelsea for Brighton 2, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea are scary. Chelsea are title contenders. Chelsea should be winning the league. That's what everyone should be saying now, right? And if you don't say that, you're a Chelsea hater. No, you're not. No, you're not. I want to say Chelsea are a good team. Chelsea are a good team. I may have exaggerated some things in the past for some dramatic effect. I may have exaggerated stuff in the past, for a little bit of drama, because I do have a Chelsea agenda, but it has nothing to do with Lavia and Caicedo. It's just tribalism. We grew up on Benitez, Mourinho. We grew up on that era, on that rivalry. Luis Garcia literally signed this shirt. Why do you guys think Lavia and Caicedo is the reason that I hate your football club? Luis Garcia signed shirt right here. Luis Garcia, Google that. Google Luis Garcia, Chelsea, in case you're unaware. It'll bring back memories. At least it'll bring back memories. But it's way too early to apologize. It's way too early to apologize on a take of which I admit I might be wrong. I might be wrong at Chelsea. I might be, but only time will tell. And the reason why only time will tell is the sample size is yet not that big. So far, the sample size for Chelsea is not a sample size in which I can sit up here and go like, I'm 100% correct or I'm 100% wrong. I don't know yet. Time will tell, time will show us, time will let us know. But I can't make a final decision now, specifically the way that Brighton played today. And of course, now they'll say, oh, you're only saying that because it's Chelsea and you hate us. I told you, Habib, already. Lavia Caicedo, I know your comment already. I'm a commented, I'm making the pinned comment, just so you know, like, oh, wow, you win. Like, that's it. Debate over Lavia Caicedo. We get it. Anyway, Chelsea might be a good team. They are top 4 contenders this season. I did say that the top 4 team for me, the team that I have finishing in 4th place is Newcastle. And that has nothing to do with, who's better on paper or any of that. It's the fact that Newcastle play 1 game a week. And even Lewis, shout out Lewis, he's probably watching this secretly, make sure you post it in the Discord server, Lewis. Even Lewis himself said, listen, if you say Newcastle or Aston Villa, he doesn't really have a problem with it because there's a logical, genuine argument to be made. But when you say Spurs and Man United, I do think Chelsea are probably a bit better than Spurs and better than Man United right now. But, Aston Villa, question marks over them when the Champions League starts. The same question mark with Chelsea when the Conference League starts or whatever. Obviously, Chelsea are planning to play the bench players and stuff, which I understand. But in terms of Newcastle, they've got 1 game a week. That's the serious top 4 contender right there. Isak, Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton, those players right there alone could probably beat the bottom 10 teams in this league home and away on 1 game a week. That'll just be, kind of rejuvenation for them, make them a very difficult contender for the top 4 of the season. So that's my honest logic. Now we have to speak about one player, and the player that we have to speak about, of course, is Robert Sanchez. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Cole Palmer. I think Chelsea fans now, it's time to stop kissing City's ass, and it's time to open up a true can of worms that you must open up. Cole Palmer versus Phil Foden. Is Cole Palmer currently better than Phil Foden? Now, you might say, Husam, you're only doing this because you're protecting your Saka-Salah agenda. I'm not. Who played right wing in the Brighton game? Madueke. Cole Palmer played in the 10. Last I checked, Saka's not a 10. Mo Salah's not a 10. If you want to say Cole Palmer's better than Szoboszlai, be my guest. If you want to say Cole Palmer is better than Odegaard, be my guest. You know, that's your true fight. You know, the new argument is really Palmer, Odegaard, and Foden. And listen, Cole Palmer had an absolutely magnificent game. I don't think anyone can say a single negative word about the guy right now. He's playing some phenomenal football. He's phenomenally talented. He's just been incredible for Chelsea this season, carrying on his form from last year. Um, and for me, the best goal he scored in the game was the free kick. I thought the free kick was absolutely incredible because the free kick is like one of the things that just shows you that the player has technique and is very good on the ball and stuff like that. And the guy scored this free kick, you know, and the finishes at the near post as well. I thought for me personally, you know, the penalty was a little bit harsh. I don't think really that was like 100% stone cold penalty. I think it was a bit harsh, but Cole Palmer scores that as well. I thought both of his finishes were really good as well. So, you know, he's taking his chances, he's delivering. And consistency is king. The reason why we rate the likes of Kevin De Bruyne and Mo Salah and Rodri and all the players that we do rate in this league, it's because of consistency. And if Cole Palmer can keep it up, then he can get into those conversations with those players, like someone like a Phil Foden, you know. But Chelsea fans must stop, you know, kissing City ass for that to be a thing. And yeah, so for me, that might be the next conversation. Is Cole Palmer better than Phil Foden? They both play in the same position. You can't even say it's an agenda. It's just reality, you know. So one thing I do have to say as well is Caicedo has been performing really, really, really well. I think it's fair to say, and it's not even a Liverpool agenda just because it's support the club, but it's reality. I think based on performances this season overall, I'd say the best midfielder on form and strictly on form, because the best midfielder in the league, everyone knows, is Rodri. But on form, the best midfielder in the league this season has been Gravenberch. And I think followed close second by Moises Caicedo, because Caicedo once again performs at a very high level, incredible level. And we have to say as well with this Chelsea-Brighton game, if it wasn't for Robert Sanchez, this game ends 4-0. Robert Sanchez literally gifted Brighton 2 goals. I mean, the guy literally just gave Baleba the ball essentially for the second one. And the first one, he's caught so out of position that Brighton just scored an easy header. So, you know, my thing is like, maybe getting a new goalkeeper is something that Chelsea need to improve on. I don't know if Jorgensen is really the solution, but that's definitely one position that Chelsea do need to improve on, because Robert Sanchez is just not good enough. You can just tell he's just not good enough. Obviously, he had really good games against Bournemouth and other games, but in the game against Brighton, he was just dreadful. But yeah, Chelsea played really well. Chelsea played really well against Brighton. Caicedo had a very good game. Cole Palmer had a very good game. You know, and the fact that he scored 4 goals in one half is incredible. Of course, that's not something to laugh at or to joke about or anything. That's an incredible achievement. I think he's the first ever player in Premier League history to do it. So that's a magnificent stat for Chelsea fans to look on. But yeah, Chelsea are a good team, guys. Chelsea are a good team. Chelsea are serious top 4 contenders. We shall see. We shall see where all these conversations end. Who's going to be laughing in May? We're going to find out. And remember, you come to Anfield in a month. So I want to see your reaction then. Anyway, guys, hit the like button, subscribe. Love you all, and see you guys on the next one.